Hey, good morning, folks. What's going on? How you doing? Kunal here. I wanted to do a quick video on kind of some of my morning routine and how I use some of the different scans and technology just to get myself ready in the morning. So, at night, I'm doing my homework and I'm going through my nightly scans. And so I use this TC2000 for my nightly scans, and then intraday and in the morning, I use trade ideas to get the morning movers and the pre-market movers. And one of my specialties is really finding stocks that have some type of earnings or PR out where they're going to have a catalyst that will propel it on a fundamental basis. And I marry that to what I know about technical analysis and trading momentum and trading trends. And so I use this trade ideas to look for essentially gappers, and that will tell me, if a stock has a big gap or some type of gap, that'll tell me that it has some type of news out or some type of PR out that I may want to look into further. And so, in the morning, what I'll be doing is I'll be going through these and saying, okay, what are the stocks that are moving, that are in the price range I like, that have the type of volume and stock characteristics that I like in terms of the profile from the flow to the type of stock. And I typically like to trade stocks that have a much bigger range. So like something like this BOSC, this stock gapping down 24% on 2,000 shares. That's not something I'd really want to trade because it's a $2 stock that doesn't really have any range, and it hasn't even done any volume yet in the pre-market trading. So that's something that is not of interest. I'm looking for like big events, right? And so like the next one on this list is this Juno. So Juno looks like it's had some news out, and it's dropped down from 41 all the way down to a low of 27, and it's spiking up a little bit, but so it's got a big range. You can see there's already a ton of volume that's come in. You can see on the daily chart it's breaking below some levels here too, right? So it's essentially like a big giant bear flag, and so it's going to be down here. So it's in the clear and it's got some room to fall. That's the type of stock that I feel could be a good trader for me. So what happens with these type of news stocks, why I like them, is that their volume and order flow is really independent to what's going on in the market. And so the market could be flat, or the market could be up for the day or down for the day. But Juno is going to do what it's going to do, right? Because it's got a piece of news out. It's it's a lower float stock. I consider anything under 100 million low float stocks. It's going to have a pretty big range, and it looks like there's already enough volume in it for it to really make some moves. And so now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to flag it and put it on my list. And when the market opens, I'm going to be looking for trading setups that fit my style in this stock. And so at the open, I use three different really setups. One is called an opening range breakout or breakdown. Another one is a quick pullback buy or short. And other ones are, some very short tight flags that I'll use, or VWAP type trades. So I'll be looking at this Juno in that type of way. And so because of the gap, I'll be looking to short it, but I want to short it blindly, right? I'll have to wait for some type of pop. So, ideally for me, the stock will open and it'll start popping into its EMAs, or it'll pop and form some type of bear flag, some type of pattern, and then I'll take it based on this PR that's been out here. And you can see the volume still coming in. It's just done 20,000 shares in the last couple of minutes. So it's going to be a mover today. So I want to be watching this. But the key to this type of thing when you're looking for gappers is don't just take the trade to take the trade, right? You still want to wait for a pattern, and it's set up to emerge where your risk is really minimized. So I hope that helps, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Take care.